I like it. I like it.
How's that for a chair stream? Is that enough to fulfill your needs, chat? Oh God, jump scare. Oh man, oh wait, what's this? Oh God. Y'all, Saturdays, Jesus Christ, man. Ah, Jesus Christ. Streamers, oh my God, it's Oddish. Oh, Jesus Christ. How long? What have y'all been? Holy crap. I guess I am like 30 minutes late to my own damn stream, aren't I? Alright, I actually have to catch up on this stuff. But hi, everybody. Happy Saturday. Hope you're doing well. I have had one of the busiest days I've ever had in my entire life, I think. Okay, I can hear now. Good. Great. Perfect. Wonderful. Let me see. Here we go. Mr. Chair, you're my favorite streamer. Betrayer! Betrayer. Learned I do calculus today. Nice. Doki Doki stream him in. I had a guest wearing a hoodie with ADHD in the same font as ACDC. That's awesome. That's great. Good to be here. Cheers, chair. Chair stream pog. I hope you got your fill, chat. I hope you did. This is a coup. Back by popular demand. What did the chair have to say about a Dark Souls playthrough? I'm very curious now. Like my worldviews are more in alignment with the chair than Oddish. Could Oddish secretly be inside the chair? Dude, there is a crazy oh God, I don't want to spoil it. But I have to, if you're ever gonna find it. Sorry, there's a crazy Junji Ito story that goes along those lines. It's pretty wild. Which of the games on this page are we excited to see? Yeah, none. None of the above. Did anybody? Okay, good. Good, no, good. Nobody requested this piece of shit. Thank God. Gearworks is such a shame to me. There's something really close to it in a cute little puzzle game that controls the killer. No, I guarantee you there are other Gear games like this out there. Like, I know there are. Imagine if Osh was there in a full-body green screen. Why did you do that, 2-Hit, you piece of shit? That is a game I could have been pretty obsessed with as a kid based on the screen. Sitting on the floor of the chair. Dude, Dave, that's genius. I should totally do that. Manic with a very timely reminder to everyone who already played this is boring and sucked. What happens if we ask for Gnomish chair? I think I can perch the hat on here. I think it'll stay. Maybe. It'll be less boring and suck less this time. Zoom out to find these creating exactly 1/6 scale model of this stuff. Y'all are full of good ideas. Like, these are all genius. I love this. Send Oddish a vat of green theater paint if he promises to chroma key himself out. Gold seeded games. Oh my God. And then of course we talk about Sonic for a while. He's not as well prepared as the chair. Don't worry, soon we'll be back to Doki Doki Dumbass. Nice. How long before the chair goes absolutely insane? Oh man. Alright, I think I'm caught up. Your chair has good taste in music. What playlist you're on tonight? I will link you, of course. I could not. This is cool NES music. Here you go. Enjoy, please. Watched the VOD from last night, still can't figure out how to even start to understand the damn codes. I think you have one of them. You're checking your own game later. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, I want to go back to Shipwreck 64. I had a lot of fun last night. I had a really good time with that last night. Chair said you don't have much to offer to a Dark Souls playthrough. I reluctantly agreed. Want one of those Is It Chocolate game show contestants bite their own hand only realize they're in fact chocolate. Dude, that would make a great like Outer Limits episode. That'd be super cool. Oh God. chair VTuber model. So I have S Racer S Streamer. Changed strings on your guitar. The couple of sets I had recently were bad somehow. Still don't get how. Just what? Running late notification told me there's a chair stream. Don't know if I'm sad, no chair, happy I got to you first. Oh, Bob, you seriously missed 30 minutes of chair stream. So, just to clarify, my older daughter, did not mention an assignment she had that was actually overdue until like 8:30 tonight. So, of course I'm gonna help her. Of course I'm gonna get that all sorted out. You know, my highest priority is always going to be my kids. But as soon as we were done, I was like, tell me sooner! So, but you have her to thank for chair stream tonight. Do it wrong as shit. I will say, I have never felt this parenting urge to screw things up on purpose. The assignment Dark Souls playthrough. The one thing you cannot, I cannot help you with. How did your student meeting come out? I know you're slightly worried because of your first time. So, okay. That was yesterday. It did not turn out great. I'm glad you asked, Bob. I'm glad you asked, because it was an important learning experience. I made mistakes early on that kind of snowballed later, because the whole way it works is, so it's like a stewed hamburger steak, right? So you get your ground meat and your onion and your breadcrumbs and all that stuff. You form the patties. You give them a quick fry on both sides to get them to firm up, right? And then you take them out, and the stuff that's left over in the pan, you use to start the sauce. You mix in some flour and some veggies and some other stuff in there. And that gets the sauce going. Well, I got the proportions for my meat mixture wrong up front, which meant they were softer and wetter than they should be, which meant they released more juices, and I overcooked them trying to get them to firm up. And so the stuff that was left in the pan started burning instead. And so it ended up a lot darker than it should, so that when I had the flour and the other stuff, the sauce ended up kind of burned and dark and bitter. And that affected the veggies, and that affected the burger when I put it back in. So amazingly, miraculously, it was still edible. And my girls actually, they enjoyed the burger, the hamburgers themselves. The sauce, not so much. Don't let this glasses fool you, he's incredibly incompetent. Yeah, I put on my best trendy professor wear tonight to try and fool you. To try and lull you into a false sense of security that I actually know what the fuck I'm doing here. What the hell is this song from? An excellent question. This is from Asterix and Obelix. This is the Palace music. Clearly I didn't get that far in the game. I always love the Capcom 16-bit era logos. Me too, Bob. Me too. It lives rent-free in my head. Wanted to like Persona 1, man, his dungeons are dull. I'm sure you're talking about releasing juices. Vegetarian heroes, I'm just smiling and nodding. Oh, well, you got it easy then, don't you? Want to firm things up, you can add cornstarch or flour. Ah, well, or thicken things up. I think if I had recognized my mistake earlier, I could have added like more breadcrumbs or something, but I didn't. I just kind of forged ahead with what I had. What's the first game that comes to mind when you hear that song? It sounds like, oh, when you hear that sound, I want to say UN Squadron is Capcom, right? Because that's the first thing that comes to my mind. Goof Trooper, Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 2. Yeah, what Capcom games do I have on Super Nintendo? I'm thinking about it. I do have a copy sheet. Wow. Huh. You know what's funny? I actually forgot that I picked up a bunch of extra cartridges every time. I actually have a physical cartridge of Jurassic Park. Funny that. Forgot I had that too. What's up, Zem? I was very worried about losing my watch streak. I may have broken my phone today and had to scramble for no backup. Oh, damn. Sorry about your phone. Ripped your real one. Definitely makes you think Aladdin. Asterix and Obelix, do you meet Cleopatra? There could be an Egypt level. It's probably that, yeah. If they meet Cleopatra, then that would track with the whole palace naming. Streamed Jurassic Park the other day. I was saying this game is unforgiving. One of the few times I can say it does with Nintendo. Yeah, we played Jurassic Park last week. I was really getting into it. I was really enjoying the first-person sections inside. The first-person sections aren't too hard. It's the stuff outside that's hard. I was having a lot more trouble surviving in the top-down sections than inside the buildings. So yeah. Man, I feel like I'm just getting started and we're 40 minutes in the stream because of course I wasn't here. Haha. How about that? Without a guide, I was so lost. Yeah, it's tricky because you kind of gotta explore all the buildings to find out what key cards you need, and then you need to wander around and find those key cards. Yep, this is Last Bible 3. I feel like we've heard this song a lot. I think this one gets put on these compilations pretty often. Because it's very familiar to me now. The irony of Last Bible 3 is not lost on you, yeah. Getting in on that whole Final Fantasy theming, I would say. But yeah, chat, I got a level with you. Today was long and today was hard. But no, like Saturdays on my own are crazy. Because today, I had to take my girls to their Japanese schools. They go to separate ones now because their age difference. I had to go to an open house for my older daughter's Japanese school. And fortunately, I was able to stay there until she was done, get her. Then I had to pick up my younger daughter, take them home. Like 30 minutes later, I had to turn around. My younger daughter had to go to abacus lesson. My older daughter had to go to a tutor. I had another 30 minutes at home, and then I went and picked them both up, brought them back, got them ready for their cheerleading, took them to cheerleading, and then I was like, okay, finally, I've got some time. I can do stuff. I can clean up. I can get ready for dinner. I'll just sit down on the sofa for a minute to rest, and I fell asleep for 2 hours. And as soon as I got up, I had to go get my girls from cheerleading, and I was like, there's nothing left in the tank. What do y'all want to do for dinner? And they said Popeyes, and I was like, I love this idea. So I was wondering how long I would be able to hold out until I resorted to fast food. Turns out it was 5 days, and I regret nothing because I got nothing left in the tank. Not derailing or just chatting. Is a page? Yes, this is the page we're starting on. Yes, and this has already been requested. Unfortunately, we won't spend long on this because I hate this game. But after last night, you owed them. That's a good point. That's a good point. Why not guarantee some quality? Some qualities, Popeyes chicken. So, but it's all good. I had no plans for tomorrow. And it turns out another family, good friends with us who know about our current situation, invited the girls over for the afternoon, so I'm gonna have some time to actually clean up and straighten up and do a bunch of chores and stuff around here, so decompress a bit. I think tomorrow's gonna be huge. I really, really need tomorrow to do some stuff that I've been meaning to do, and also just slow down for a second and be like, And then once tomorrow, once I got my energy back, I think next week will be better. Now that I'm kind of in the, now I kind of know what to expect from all this. Abacus lesson, but why? So Abacus has actually been incredibly helpful for my girls in terms of math skill, because it is a really, really strong reinforcement of math fundamentals, and it helps them process mental math a lot better. The Abacus ends up being kind of like a, how can I put this? It almost becomes like a mimetic tool. Like after a while, like the abacus itself becomes less important than like the muscle memory, the motions, which helps them process their mental math. And I mean, my older daughter, she's in 6th grade right now, but like she is like multiplying and dividing like 7-digit decimals and stuff. She's doing math. She's doing math in her head I've never been able to do, period. And it also helped Oddish learn his numbers at long last, since I am not a numbers guy. I've always been fearful of when they get too big. Once you're past two numbers smashed together, I'm like, what the hell is going on here? This is an interesting song. This is from something we'll actually play eventually, but not anytime soon. This is from a game called Vortex, a Super FX game, actually. A very late Super FX game, if I remember correctly. Oh shit, Vortex. I see you're familiar with it. Anything about 420 is too many for me. I keep going on about it. Real talk though, have you seen how many numbers there are? I know, crazy, right? It's nuts. Still have to count simple math on my fingers. Yeah. No, believe me, I'm right there with you. I know how you feel. I was not hired for anything for my math skill. I'm the words guy, and y'all know I'm not even that good at those. So, anyway, chat, let's get on with it. Let's make some actual progress in the magazine. Let's start playing some stuff before we hit the 1 hour mark. Schedule-wise, congratulations. We've all made it to the end of the week. I definitely need it. I'm sure y'all do too. There is no stream tomorrow night. I'm going to be convalescing. I'm going to be sleeping half the day and doing chores the other half, I think. Maybe I'll make some time to play some Scorn or Shipwreck 64 tomorrow for myself. I think that could be a good time, but this is Shimigami Tensei? This is Shimigami Tensei, you are right. The track is called Demon Appears. Dude, the box art for original SMT is badass. I love it. Monday, we're starting a new game. Of course, I'm not going to tell you what it is, because I love to jerk you around like that. But I think y'all will be pleased. I think y'all will be happy. I've pretty much decided. I had 3 games I was considering. And I have decided what we're gonna do. I think it'll be a good thing to settle into for the next couple of weeks. No hints. No hints. We beat Secret of Mana. We beat Secret of Mana on Tuesday. And played a bit of Evo Land on Wednesday, in fact. I'd be more pleased if you told it was. I know. That's why I'm not gonna do it. No whammies, no hints. Don't worry, chat. It'll be fine. Retrospective on the Kingsfield series is solid as fuck. That's one of those. There are many series that I need to get back to. That is one of them, for sure. Yeah, that's why Evo Land showed up on Wednesday. Yep, you've cracked the code, Mizra. You got it. But yeah, everything is gonna flow from there. We'll be playing Monday's game for a while. Yakuza being one of them, yeah. Power hours are gonna be very consistent on Thursdays and Saturdays. I need these, honestly. I think under other circumstances, I probably would have canceled tonight's stream just because I would have to start so late, but I couldn't. I needed this. I need these streams to just marinate myself in nostalgia and relaxation. And then next Friday, I'm pretty sure we're gonna do some kind of request. We're gonna do a wheel or maybe like some itch.io stuff, but keep an eye out on Monday for requests, I think. I didn't need Gearworks. I'm honestly disappointed and dismayed that y'all went and requested it. I'm not surprised. If there's one thing I'm not, it's surprised, but I am dismayed. Need so much, I haven't started a single game yet. I just needed to be here. I just needed to be here and present and talking about video games and just, I mean, my stream is my own little realm. I've let you rabble rousers into it to cause chaos, and I accept that. But it's still this little pocket dimension of mine. Me in this little box here. I'm safe in my gaming cube, where everything is under my control, and I play the things that I want. I play the things that you want. I talk when I want. I play when I want. Let's cause chaos. Never. What dismayed you now? Gearworks. The fact that I actually have to play Gearworks again. Of course.
If it hadn't been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Flashpoint Flash Game Friday? No, not. I don't think that's gonna be anytime soon. If I happen to be in the mood for something like that, sure. But no, I think like an itch.io night is much more likely. If new game is Stellar Blade, I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Unlikely, but surely would be out of left field. Wouldn't it though? Wouldn't it though? I mean, it's gotten really good reviews. It looks like fun. I'm an aspiring dirty old man. I think I would enjoy it. Somebody requested the goddamn it chat. We talked about it. I mean, to be more specific, you talked about it. It doesn't mean anybody listened. Stellar Blade's weird. It's like a near ripoff of without Taro's compelling right. Yeah, I've seen I've seen some like short reviews of it, basically saying it's a lot of fun. It looks really good, but the story is like non-existent. And I'm like, you really think people are playing this for the story? I know nothing about Stellar Blade beyond how insane goobers and incels went for it, which honestly kind of turns me off. Yeah, I refuse to let people like that influence what I'm going to play and enjoy. Like, if there's one thing I do not want, it's the garbage gamers of the world to have an effect on my own enjoyment. That's not going to happen. Stellar Blade looks cool to me. I may play it at some point. Whatever those knuckle-dragging shut-ins have to say about it is not going to make any difference. Yoko writes pretty moving stuff in this game is like a dumb person. So I forgot to tell you because none of my IRL friends would care. Today I learned Wisdom Tree put out commercials for Bible Adventures on NES. Mind-blowing if someone paid a commercial for a non-licensed game. That is crazy. That is crazy. Yeah, some of the devs have some very long-standing ties to Korean RPGs. Yeah, some of them have been around for a really long time. Yeah, the director was the character design on Magna Carta. I actually played Magna Carta way back when. It's pretty neat. Nothing could be as skeevy as the third birthday. That's that's kind of an interesting thing about some Korean games that I've noticed. I mean, look, straight up, some Korean games are super skeevy, okay? Like that's just it. But other ones have this weird thing going on where like they have ultra sexualized character design, but like no actual like suggestiveness to it. It's just there. It just exists. Nobody comments on it. It's not part of the narrative or the atmosphere or anything. It's a game that's just played completely straight, except like your character has like triple D tits and is wearing some collection of ribbons over them. And that's just it. That's just the game. Honestly, sometimes that's kind of fun. It's this weird like fever dream cognitive dissonance between like everything that's happening in the game and the sex doll you're playing. The completely non-sexualized, hypersexualized character. It's weird. I don't really know how to explain it. You kind of have to play one of those games for yourself. I'm not necessarily suggesting that, but I'm saying it's not... It's a very different experience from playing like a straight up skeevy game. Magna Carta's sort of cross-dressing male main characters showing his asshole at the time, so it's like, great. Sort of make that happen in a game with mods. The mods are usually very pointedly sexual. Yeah, the thing about mods is you're basically downloading somebody's kink. like with a published video game, you can kind of pretend that's not the case, but with mods, you really can't. You really, really can't. You know what game is probably skeevy? You know what, Bob? You're probably onto something there. Downloading somebody's kink. Thank you. Thank you. I'm rather proud of that one. You know what I'm not proud of? Gearworks. Welcome back to the Power Hours, everybody. We're an hour in. Let's play a video game. Let's play a really bad, really unfun video game. This might actually help me out a bit. They have a little chart of gear combinations over here, like things that'll actually work. Big gears line up side by side. Medium gears will line up side by side, but you need to place like a third one, like kind of diagonal to them. Same thing with two big gears and a little gear. Two mediums can be connected directly with a small. And then you can kind of create an arch of big, small, medium, small, big. You wouldn't download a kink? Said no one ever. Everyone would download a kink, as long as it's the right one. First Korean RPGs guy, I really need to play Arcturus, a world political fantasy game. Oh, neat. Debut of the engine that went on to Power. Oh, so it's an old one. Okay. Very interesting. I've been thinking about Ragnarok Online lately. I actually kind of missed that game. I have some very, very fond memories of playing that. It's from 2001. Wow. Wow. All right, Gearworks. Let's do this. I downloaded kink and accidentally downloaded kink and my neck be pinned. Gearworks. Thank God there's no sequel to this. That'd just be a pain in my ass. All right. Hold up the Shinri Game 2 magical trip title screen. We got some bullshit to do. Boing. Oh, Sony ImageSoft, why? The average age of cat chat, any kink present will be a joint pain issue. It's clock. It's time for... Oh boy, it's track mode. I love it. I looked up briefly and I thought it said Gearcox. God. So weird to see a Sony game on Game Boy. Let's just, can we just fucking go? Let's just fucking go. Beep, beep. Alright, so apparently we're in Pisa, Italy. Alright, here we go. Alright, we got this. Okay. Medium gear. Oh fuck, okay. Okay, medium gear. How do mediums attach to bigs? I'm not actually sure. Oh, wait. Bigs can go to bigs. We can do that. And then medium can go like that. Okay. Can't do that. Okay, smalls can bridge bigs and mediums. Hang on, so we can do this. Maybe just in case, let's put this here. Be a different gear cock as well. Okay, that actually connects. Okay, cool, we're getting somewhere. Okay, I think we're actually making progress here, chat. This is amazing. Oh my god, I did it! Oh my god, I actually did it.
I like it.
I don't, but I did it.
I like it.
Unbelievable. Okay, Okay. We're getting places. We're making this work. This sucks. I was wrong to say I'd get into it as a child. Okay, I almost got it, I think, maybe. God, I hope. There are too many gears. Oh, okay. Okay, I gummed it up. Okay, yeah, I see what I did. Hang on. I think you can... How do you do this? I have a bomb. Oh god, I don't know what I did. Did I reset the stage? Did I lose? Did I reset the stage? Wait, what the hell? I gotta do this one over again? But why? But why? There's a timer. Yeah, there's a timer, but why did it kick me back to the previous stage? That sucks. Alright, I need a bunch of these. I can do this with a whole bunch of little ones. I just need one more little one. Honestly. Okay, I made that work. I can answer that one. The game is dog shit. You must undo the mistakes of your past with gears. All right, I'm sorry. I'm gonna try this one again. I wanna get this. I wanna make this work. I don't know why he died, but okay. I think I just need 2 small ones, and I got it. Which, of course, they're not going to give me now. Good lord. Hey, I got it. Okay, cool. Things on the right, are there many things on the right actual game components, or art? I think they're just art. I think it's just art. I actually made some progress, chat. Well, we made the incredible machine, but only had one item that randomly changed size to add extra challenge. So I think basically once you learn the functional formats, this isn't so bad. Yeah, it's still not good, but it's definitely less bad than it was. Okay, I need one more small one. I think I got it. Yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. Whoever requested this is appropriately ashamed. I know it did, but I just hired a group of British men wielding monkey wrenches to pay them a visit after the stream. I assume the bombs and oil cans are usable. I just don't know how. I don't know what they do. And I don't care either, because we're done with this. That is honestly plenty of that. More than enough, really. More than I have any need for in my life. Now that I know how to play Gearworks, now that I can make it function, and I can beat levels, I can say conclusively this game is ass. It is not worth it. It's not the worst any longer, but it's still not worth it. Counselor's Corner! Huzzah! We got Out of This World. I'm trying to play this shit again. Dungeon Master. Dungeon Master's a really weird one. People have lots and lots of questions about Dungeon Master. You can even see this first question. How do I get past the pit on floor 3 where I get the message, cast your influence, cast your might? How do I cross the pit beyond the time is of the essence door, and how do I defeat water elementals? I don't think we'll get to any of these, because they're on floor 3, and I'll die on the first one. Say Dungeon Meshi? Damn, a moment too slow. Dungeon Master. Never say your property of thieves working there? Oh god. Game you intend on playing someday? Well, I intend on playing it right now. Give me 1 second though. I let my girls stay up a little bit later tonight because we're not really doing anything tomorrow. I just want to make sure they actually went to bed. So give me 1 sec. I'll be right back. Okay, it's a good thing I did that because my girls were still out there, completely oblivious to what time it was. Oh, there was no chaos. Don't worry. Don't worry. Sorry to ruin your poll, but yeah, everything was fine. They were just still camped out on the sofa with no idea what time it was because they weren't paying any attention. Yay, return of chair. Yep, chair stream is eternal. Chair stream will never truly end. What is this song from? This one is from, This one right now is from Front Mission. This is the bar theme. Man, the Amano art for Front Mission is so damn good. I'm actually gonna share this because it's so good. Yeah, look at that. It's so good. So good. Anyway, let's play some Dungeon Master. Dungeon Master. Fashion model playing Gunners is very good. Yes, I know, right? I'm into it. Dungeon. Dungeon starts with a D, chat. Master of Dungeons. You check if Essay has mouse support, because I forgot. I mean, just look it up on Wikipedia to see. Because I have no idea. Holy shit. We played this. We had to have played this. It's copyright 1990, 1992. It does? Nice, good. I have zero memory of us playing this. Oh boy. You ready to crawl some dungeon, chat?
I like it.
So it seems like you can... Yeah, you can sidestep in this one.
I like it.
That's actually pretty cool. You can turn and you can sidestep. There's a thingy on the wall. It's crawl, all right. I like the music. Please lick the moss. Is there any men? Is there anything? That's weird. Oh, not yet. Hall of Champions. This is it. You crawl through dungeons. Who are you? Oh, God Christ. Okay. Iaido. Looks like he has a sword. Choose your champions. Oh, Lord. Be still in my heart, it's Zed. Oh my god, there's so many. Elijah. Zed's dead, baby. We need more chair. Understood. I think Syra just has an apple. Like other people come equipped with swords. She has an apple. I guess if we're facing dentists. Linflus. Okay, he has a bow. That's fair. I accept that. Gando. It looks like this guy has darts. I don't know, man. I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna start picking people. Because if I wind my way through here just looking at all the portraits, this is gonna take 1,000,000 years, so. And we ain't got 1,000,000 years. So we're gonna take Iado. I guess... I don't know what the difference between resurrect and reincarnate is. So I have an Iado now. I have a hand now. Cool. I will take Zed. I guess we get 4 party members. That was a beardy guy. Yeah, I am actually gonna take the guy with darts, I think. Reincarnate resets their stats. Okay. I'll take Dartman, and then just show me somebody else. Just show me... Who we got here? Oh, Lord have mercy. Hulk. Incredible Hulk. Sure, we got a Hulk. Alright, we got our 4 people. Will this kill me? Wow. Ooh. Apple. Have an apple. Iado. You should put Hulk in the first or second slot that's melee range. Okay. I think I did it. I think that's Iado and Hulk, and then that's Gando and Zed. I think. Found a nice little puzzle. Puddle, not puzzle. We're back to the dulcet tones of dripping. Water! Fire guy, have some water. Scroll. Here, have a scroll. Ooh. Oh, dude, this definitely isn't a trap or anything. Scroll. I have no idea how much inventory they have. Oh god, where are these buttons? Oh, Jesus. Wait, is this... Is this spellcasting? Mumbles a meaningless spell. Oh my god, that's spellcasting. Jesus Christ, okay. There's a door with a... What just happened? Interesting. Cool. Moldy food on the ground. I guess y'all can't carry much stuff. Can I just make you eat it? Eat it. Oh. Okay. All right, we have... Okay. Press wide open inventory. Cheese. Carry the cheese. Bread. Carry the bread. Think you can read the scrolls? Maybe look? What was that? Invoke full for a magic torch. Okay. New lives for old bones. Okay. Fascinating. Interesting stuff. I guess this can just go in your inventory, huh? Okay. So Veritas, I think these are AD&D 2nd edition rules, so we get lovely Thaco. Full is probably one of those magic symbols. No doubt. No doubt. Not that I have any idea which one it would be. Is that corn? Holy shit, we got some corn. God, no. Gando, no. What happened, buddy? One of your darts went into your pouch. This is a really weird inventory menu. So I think if you walk into a wall, you actually hurt yourselves. I think you walk into walls with such force that it causes damage. Vi Alcove of Rebirth, or 6 Alcove of Rebirth. I'm glad there's no stairs command. I'm glad I didn't just tumble down the stairs to my death. Video railings, I'm sure that helps. I did it, chat. I made a level 2. Be on level 3 soon. No, we won't. Gold key. Actually, I could sidestep chat. Bloop. Amazing. More shocked they just added rails. I guess they want an OSHA compliant dungeon. No, don't stop. I don't feel like I'm really mastering this dungeon. I feel like dungeon master might be a bit of a misnomer here. Do I have other things I can do? Okay. Okay, apparently there's a quick button for walking forward, and I just use that to smash my face into this fountain. Yeah, THACO in a computer game is you don't really need to know anything except low equal good. Don't think this is D&D though. Hey, look, I'm gonna level with you. I don't really think THACO is that bad. I mean, I learned it for... What did I actually play that had THACO? Oh, Planescape Torment. Planescape Torment had THACO. Yeah, it's unintuitive, but like once you get what it's expecting, it's not so bad. Everything is a bit clunky in this game, so it's really easy to double tap things, unfortunately. Well, that's a pit. Will this unpit it? It will. Nice. So I guess floor 2 is trying to teach you what to expect in terms of doors and traps and things of that nature. Probably controls better. This isn't even about the controls, really. It's about just how slow everything processes. Like, you push one of these buttons, and it takes a second to actually happen. Baldur's Gate 1, 2, and Icewind Dale as well by proxy. Yeah, I never played much of Baldur's Gate, but I did play a lot of Icewind Dale. So I'm sure I had to learn to manage THACO from that. Well, this looks exciting. One of these keys has to go in here, right? Is it gold? Not gold. Is it topaz? Why'd you make a key out of topaz? Not. All right. Pressure plates. Probably want to avoid that one. Not topaz. Not gold. Why are you giving me all these keys that don't do anything? Damn it. Whatever the green thing on the other side of the door was, it's gone now? Really? Okay. Now, there was another key door somewhere around here. Was it that one? Yes, okay. So maybe one of these opens this. Yes, okay. That's what the topaz is for. And maybe this is for the gold. Yes, okay. Okay, so those keys were meant for this sequence. Whereupon we find what exactly? A torch. And an emerald key. And why does everything have to be at the very, very bottom of the screen? An elven double. Alt, can you deal with wearing an elven thingy thing? I hope he's not too offended at the idea. A dagger. Here, you look like you could use a weapon. One arrow. One single arrow. That honestly kind of concerns me. I don't really want to have to worry about collecting individual arrows in a fucking game like this. Probably not for this door. It's probably for that other one. Probably gotta do everything in order. No, I was wrong. It is for this one. Another key, the iron key, and gi trousers. Hulk, why don't you put on some pants? A choose your moment arrow? Dude, that choose your moment arrow is the funniest thing. I love it. A sword. A fat. How do you say that? How do you actually pronounce that? Thank you, Ms. Roy. Thank you. That's been bothering me forever. Falchion? Falchion? Okay. Or falchion? Okay. But it's a sh sound. That has always confounded me. That looks like a burned out torch. I don't think we need that. Okay, so I think this iron key is for that one last door. I was mispronounced it then. I used to read it as Falchion. Yeah, I always thought it was like Falchion, Falchion or something. Old French is Falchion. Okay. Falchion. Thank you, chat. I can't wait to completely forget that the next time we play an RPG. And y'all make fun of me and oh look! It's a thing. I don't know what it is. But it's in my way. Oh! I think it's fighting. Slash. Lark. Swing. Oh crap. These needs to be in that. Okay. Your weapons need to be. Oh, okay. These guys. Bash. What? Oh my god, that did 56 damage. What the fuck? That was insane. That first hit did 8. The second one did 56. Delicious screamer slice. Yummy. I do love me some screamer bits. Hulk, you want some screamer chunks of that guy you just fucking atomized? This is a solid key. Nothing wimpy about this key, chat. Slice me out some of that screamer. Oh, we're screaming some more. Bash it. Okay, that was definitely a much more reasonable amount. Oh. Bash it. I think he whiffed. I think he keeps whiffing. Got it. Gentle caress followed by a shotgun blast in the face. I wish there was an easier way to get stuff into people's inventory. Because honestly, this feels mainly like an inventory management sim. This music is almost cool. Halfway between cool and really, really hokey. Excuse me, I need another key, but I haven't seen another key. Ah, there it is. The gold key. Like, what are we even doing down here? We should just collect up all these keys inlaid with, like, gold and precious jewels. Just take them out of here and fucking sell them. Live off of that. Wait until you hit the weight carry limit. Oh boy. I think I can just... hang on. There we go. That's a lot of screamers. Just fucking wing it at that guy. Yeah, he can't reach because he's in the back. I appreciate the door puzzle, the door floor puzzle. Recharge times kind of remind me of ATV combat. 32, holy Christ. God, I wish this guy would stop whiffing. Of course, now the music stops. These damage numbers are all over the place. Yeah. From 1 to 18 to 24. Ah, yes. Now let's just pick up all these fucking slices. Oh, it's that guy's. Okay. goods. Knife. I'm just gonna leave these other ones. Yato is hungry with low health. No, his food is still fine. Okay, I think I'm good on this one. It's definitely interesting. The adventuring and navigating and puzzling is definitely a lot more fun than the fighting. The fighting, I feel like, gets pretty tedious pretty fast. But I will save this game. Yeah, very slow burn. I mean, it's a dungeon crawler. What do you expect? Turn power off. Game over. Continue, no. Yeah, I think it's entirely fair to expect a slow burn from a dungeon crawler. For a game originally from 1987, it's impressive as hell. Yeah, I'll give you that, definitely. And it seems like a good adaptation of it. Seems like on the lower levels, the puzzles get more and more complicated too. There's puzzles where you have to throw things across pits onto pressure plates and time your way through doors and things like that. Should you go to proper go at some point? Yeah, definitely. If you've got the patience for it, which, well, Shadows, I'm sure you do. Kirby's Adventure and Alien 3. So Kirby's Adventure is just breaking down the secret exits. Alien 3, they're breaking down how you even fucking play this game. Because Alien 3 on the Game Boy was not great. It was not great. It was really not great. So. Actively like the Ultimate game, so I don't think patience is in question. Yeah, you're fine, I'm sure. You're absolutely fine. So yeah, I think we can go ahead and move on. We played a lot of Kirby's Adventure in our time, and I really don't want to play Alien 3, so skip. Oh dang. Oh dang. All right, I'm gonna warn you of something right now. I'm gonna go ahead and put this out here. If they actually mention something that ended up on the N64, I can't play it for you, okay? Got back from watching Monkey Man, what's up? We have made it to the next generation of video games, and it is way past cool. We're gonna talk about Project Reality. This ought to be interesting. Nintendo has always said that it would introduce new hardware only when it delivered a dramatic improvement for its customers. And as we announced in last month's Pack Watch, the company is going to use reality immersion technology. I team up with Sil Icon Graph. Nintendo will team up with Silicon Graphics Inc. to produce a completely new 64-bit video game system that promises to deliver a radically new sense of realism to the gameplay experience. It's way past cool. Was HD TV back then 720p? HD TV did not exist back then. It did not exist. Zoom in on that tech demo man on the right. I know exactly who you're talking about. Oh, look at that fine specimen of humanity right there. The word HDTV is right above your head. It will be compatible with the HD TVs of the future. Like, so they didn't exist at this point, but I suppose people were talking about it then. It's like looking into a mirror. Dude looks like the protagonist of Family Guy ripoff that got canceled after 2 seasons. Dubbed Project Reality, the new system will produce super realistic 3D graphics and CD quality audio and will operate at record-setting speed. According to Howard Lincoln, Nintendo's senior vice president, Quote, our work with Silicon Graphics enables us to actually skip a generation by diving straight through to true 64-bit 3D video entertainment. Project Reality dissolves the current limits of video play, causing the world to challenge its notion of what a video game can be. Nice try, Arcane. Nice try. I think we could game about tech demo bald man. HDTV as a term has been in use since 1933? What? What? How is that even possible? Skip a generation? They're talking about skipping over 32-bit systems. I don't think... Was there a 32-bit system? Technically? Yeah, the 32X. I don't, like... The Jaguar was 64. I do remember that being a selling point of the Jaguar. PS1 was about to launch next year in Japan. Was the Saturn 32-bit? Oh, I think you're right. Oh, I think you're right. I think they were lying about the 64 part. I mean, they could have been, but I do remember that being part of the marketing for it, at least. I mean, look, we live in the future. We know, looking back upon it, that video game companies could really say anything they wanted about their consoles. Like, the Jaguar could call itself a 64-bit system. They could have just crammed, like, 64 bits of junk in there that did absolutely nothing and just call it a 64-bit system. This hails from the days of blast processing, chat. Interesting to see the name MIPS was already well known. All right, why team up with Sil Icon Graphics? Simply put, SGI is the best in the business. It is the leading manufacturer of high-performance visual computing systems, and MIPS Technologies, Inc., its wholly owned subsidiary, designs and licenses the industry's leading RISC processor technology. Its ability to take powerful RISC architecture and integrate it with digital media technology is key to making Project Reality happen. But I'm reading through this entire article because honestly, I never read it as a kid. I didn't read Nintendo Power for the articles. Saturn launched early in the West because Sega Japan was afraid the Jaguar overtaking the market. No, I've heard that too, yeah. I know you're right on that. MIPS is the name of that one bunny from... Oh, it is, isn't it? It is. Atari's reasoning that 32-bit Tom and Jerry chips work in tandem to add up to a 64-bit system was ridiculed in a mini editorial by Electronic Gaming Monthly, which commented that if Sega did the math for the Sega Saturn the way Atari did math for their 64-bit Jaguar system, the Sega Saturn would be a 112-bit monster of a machine. Yeah. It was marketing bullshit. Tom and Jerry chips is really funny, though. Shame the Saturn flop. There's legit cool games on there. Been diving in the library in my own time. Saturn was like they made every mistake they could make when putting the Saturn out. Saturn ate the shit for the 32X, yeah. Yeah, Saturn showed up at like the worst possible time, like hot on the heels of the 32X, and at the same time, like way too soon. All right, SGI's products have a wide variety of technical and scientific applications. They're using computer-aided design for purposes such as automotive and aviation design in scientific fields to analyze satellite data through scientific visualization, in medicine for molecular modeling and computational chemistry, and the entertainment industry for creating special effects. Also, we ran out of music. We've been talking so much tonight, we fucking ran out of music. Unbelievable. All right. Here we go. Chat, we're gonna switch over to Tropical SNES. Sega CD and 32X killed the market enthusiasm for the actual real successor console. Yeah, it's a real shame, isn't Pilots are trained with super realistic flight simulators created by SGI. Automobile designers can create models that are one step from being prototypes. Scientists can reproduce human molecular structure to study diseases. Some of the most notable effects created with SGI workstations are the dinosaurs that stole the show in last summer's blockbuster, Jurassic Park, and the morphing images seen in both T2 and Michael Jackson's Black or White video. Tropical. What would be tropical? No, that's kind of bluish. Maybe something more green. I think that's kind of getting there. Do you think that's appropriately tropical, chat? Burning Raiders, a Sonic Jam, Die Hard Arcade are the main highlights out of what you tried so far. Under the Sea. Although applications of SGI's technology have been used primarily in science and technology, its pairing with Nintendo to produce this amazing new system takes its technology to the consumer electronics audience. Quote, "People's imaginations are fueled by visual imagery," stated SGI chairman James Clark. The same principles enable the world's leading scientists and engineers to visualize complex information and revolutionize video entertainment in the home. Together, Silicon Graphics and Nintendo make a dramatic step forward in this mission. Wow. Christmas Nights and Dreams, also insanely cool for demo disc. Oh, that's neat. About the system. Development of the system is already underway, so many details are yet to be determined. We do know this internal hardware will include a version of the MIPS multimedia engine, a chipset consisting of a 64-bit MIPS RISC microprocessor, a graphics coprocessor, and custom application-specific integrated circuits. What this adds up to is realistic 3D graphics, CD quality sound, a record-setting clock speed of more than 100 megahertz, and high-resolution display that exceeds NTSC and PAL standards. It will be compatible with the HD TVs of the future. No, it wasn't. No, actually, it wasn't. Now that I think about it. This is a bit of a challenge with the glasses, but I think I can pull it off. Special use of the 64-bit MIPS architecture in the MIPS multimedia engine, which can handle truly real-time graphics, audio, and video, will result in a gameplay experience with a dramatically new sense of realism. The Project Reality Central microprocessor performs at speeds 5 to 10 times faster than today's top-of-the-line desktop computers. It can handle more than 100 MIPS, millions of instructions per second, and 100 mflops, millions of floating point operations per second. Oh, Lord have mercy. Okay, hang on. There we go. Back we go. Now you can see everything. Mega flops. So what do we have here? All right, so starting in the top right, the Super Mario Brothers and Friends stand out on the dramatic background rendered by SGI. Top center, the single step of the morphing process shown here was created using an SGI workstation. Mid-right, a fully dimensional art gallery displays the image of Star Fox's Slippy, a perfect subject for an SGI portrait. Middle of the page, pictured here is the active site of a molecule, showing scientists visually where bonding with other molecules takes place. This makes it possible for scientists to study thousands of possible shapes or molecules interactively. Oh boy, Project Reality can render 70,000 teraflops per megashit. Bottom middle, these F-16 fighters fly in formation over textured and fog-shrouded terrain created using SGI's Power Vision system. And then my personal favorite, this one down here in the corner. You're telling me the Xbox Series X is more powerful than the SNES? You need to truly see this to appreciate it. Animation for the incredible Crash Dummies television show is created using SGI technology. Here, a junk copter comes to life. Why does Mario Tech demo look like a weird Final Fantasy 7 mod? So I guarantee you, they sold these episodes of the toys. I guarantee you, this stuff here, like the Mario cast on a realistic city street and Slippy and Art Gallery, I guarantee you, SGI just had these like city street and museum model like mock-ups available, and Nintendo's like, hey, put Luigi in there, put Luigi in there so we can market it. Looks like a Gmod server. It really does, doesn't it? It totally does. I got one when I bought that bad guy in the shop. That's awesome. All right, so words, chat. Prepare for words. Yeah, the kids are all excited these days about enzymology and pre-steady state kinetics. Pi-Mall is the next killer app. You know it, Deep Thought. Finger on the pulse. Morphing shot looks like stretched out Robotnik. Oh god, it does. Ugh. MIPS technology makes it possible for characters to move with realism unlike anything we've seen before. In today's generation of games, programmers create animation by manipulating combinations of relatively simple sprites. They might, for existence, make a series of arm positioning sprites to make the arm look like it's throwing something. Generally, each character will have just one way to jump, run, or punch because the number of different movements a character can make is determined by the number of sprites available, and sprites use a lot of memory. Using MIPS technology, programmers can use movement instructions instead of sprites to create animated figures that move fluidly. The sprite animation is a toy figure with replaceable arms and interchangeable moving parts. Animation by movement instructions is a totally flexible toy figure that can bend seamlessly into many shapes. Movement instructions are mathematical descriptions of the action. By combining the sets of instructions, programmers can complete complex movement, such as pulling off a turnaround jump shot. Chad, this is incredibly boring. Like, I thought at some point they were gonna like kind of dumb this down for kids so they would have something to get excited about, but this sucks.
I like it.
Like, what the fuck, man?
Like it.
The system will be able to generate more than 100,000 polygons per second. Will use real-time anti-alias 3D texture mapping and cheats. Who cares? Kids are like, can I play Mario on it? And they're like, yes, little Jimmy. Yes, you can. Now shut up and listen to me talk about teraflops. Excuse me, megaflops. It's kind of dry reporting, at least means they're trying to be honest. Have some jargon, kids, but I don't want it. No, have more. And then they talk about pricing. If you think reality immersion technology sounds exciting but possibly expensive, think less than $250. It's price range Nintendo hopes for. When you compare that to less advanced systems, such as the 32-bit 3DO, that comes with a price tag of $700, and Sega's newly announced 32-bit system that it plans to sell for $500, you may wonder how Nintendo can price this new system for so low. Affordable fun has always been a priority for Nintendo. Blah, 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 blah. When the NES was introduced at $125 in 1985, it had the same processing capabilities as the Apple II computer, which sold for $2,500. I wonder about that. The classic console wars, insecurity, masses being smug bastards. Hardware will be manufactured by Nintendo using tech from SGI. It's far too early to say what it will look like or whether it will be cartridge or CD based. So at this point, they apparently hadn't actually decided if it was going to be cartridge or CD based. It's a lie. Nintendo's never had their games on sale. Bunch of assholes. An arcade version of Project Reality will be out in 1994. By the time the home version comes out in 1995, there should be a ready library of first-rate software for the system. Project Reality is a high-end system that is in addition to, not a replacement for, Nintendo's other video game systems. You know, much like the Super Nintendo is not at all a replacement for the NES, which is on its way out. We're trying to shovel off as much hardware as we can with these new top-loader NESs. Game Boy continues to enjoy tremendous popularity. Well, yeah, because they haven't put out a new handheld system yet to replace it. I see Mode 7 Super FX chip. A new faster Super FX chip, one that operates at 21 megahertz as opposed to the 10.5 megahertz speed of the first one, will be used in future games. And it won't make a lick of fucking difference because Stunt Race FX will still be unplayable. Computer electronics industry has evolved rapidly, which makes some players wonder if they should wait to see what's coming next before they buy. Keep in mind, the bottom line is fun. If you'd passed on the NES because you heard in early 1991 the Super NES was on its way, you would have missed out on Super Mario Bros. 3, the biggest selling game of all time. They just gotta get that one in there. That means they're still working with Sony and maybe Philips at this point. I mean, they must have been if they're still indicating that it might be CD-based. Still not forgetting that bizarre feature where Nintendo Power coked about the Sega Genesis for like 3 pages and complained about sports games. None of us will. None of us will. That was peak embarrassment. Arcade version of Project Reality means Killer Instinct Cruising USA. Yeah, exactly. Most of it sounds like it was pulled straight from the kind of marketing that would be shown at E3 back before consumers were allowed in. Yes, definitely. This really feels like marketing to other companies as opposed to like your target demographic of children. Going back to Vortex, think about the FPS of Stunt Race was an action name. Oh, Christ. Not my idea of a good time. I really hated as a kid when they would do these like technical articles. They just felt like a waste of time. And as an adult, now that I can read them and process them and understand what they're talking about, yeah, they're a total waste of time. I don't know why they put this shit in here. Kids are not gonna read it. They're not gonna foist it off on their parents to read about some dumb new game system parents don't want to buy. Moving on. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Tournament Fighter again. The attract screen of Killer Instinct is super interesting. This is an ad for the Nintendo Ultra 64. I don't give a shit about the tech if they don't have interesting hardware. Do you mean software? Because the only thing I've ever cared about when it comes to a console is the games. Okay, cool. I knew what you meant, dude. Don't worry about it. We're all on the same page here. I don't give a shit about the technical specs of a system. I really, really don't. All I care about is what plays on it. The only consideration I have when buying a game system is does it have a critical mass of exclusives that I want to play on it. Like when the GBA came out, I held off and I held off and I held off until there were enough games on it that I really wanted, which happened to be during the SP era. When the DS came out, I held off and held off and held off until there were enough games on it that I knew I wanted, which happened to be during the Lite era. I skipped over some consoles entirely, like GameCube, because at the time, there just weren't that many games on it that I really wanted to play. So I haven't cared about getting the current gen consoles. They don't have much I want to actually get for it. Might get the PS5 when it's dirt cheap at the end of the gen. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, there's no reason to get an Xbox if you have a PC. And I'll always have a PC because I need it. I mean, I stream off of it. I work on it. So there's way too much overlap between Xbox and PC for me to ever consider that. And at this point, a lot of stuff that ends up on PlayStation eventually makes it to the PC. So, aside from essentials like Bloodborne, you know, I haven't really needed them since, like, you know, PS2 era. Leeching on my brother's Xbox is neat for backwards compatibility. That's the primary use. And then, of course, there's Nintendo. Like, Nintendo kind of get this. Nintendo have their own little walled garden of games, and I buy their systems because I want to play those games. I want to play the Marios and the Zeldas and the Metroids and such. Last Xbox systems I owned was a 360, yeah. I think. Yeah. I actually have it's really kind of funny. I have my router and some other stuff sitting on an Xbox 360 box that actually has an Xbox 360 in it. I have at least 2 Xbox 360s. I have a broken Xbox 360 that I use as a doorstop. I'm not even kidding either. PlayStation, honestly, I haven't cared about most of Sony's first-party output in a while, and stuff like Final Fantasy 16 and 7 Rebirth look cool. Yeah, exactly. They're timed exclusives. Like, if I really wanted to play the 7 remake, I mean, it comes to PC eventually. That one really neat-looking roguelike, Returnal, was an exclusive for the longest time, but it eventually made it to PC. The Horizon games made it over to PC, so yeah. Nintendo get that people can buy Ice Climbers 8 times and be happy about it? Yeah. I want as much money to have an Xbox 360 as doorstop. It's the Xbox 360 that I bought when I moved back to the States. And it broke after a while and I just didn't need it anymore, so I didn't get it fixed, and I still have it, and it's a doorstop now. And my dad gave me his Xbox 360, so for whatever reason I actually needed an Xbox 360, I do have a working one, so why not use the busted one as a doorstop? I mean, I have 2 Super Nintendos. One of them doesn't work. One of them is my original dead one. I could use that as a doorstop too. PlayStation gutting Japan studio and shifting gears to mostly cinematic action adventures killed most of your interest. Returnal, Ratchet and Clank look cool as hell. That was on PC now, yeah. Can you put? Let me see. Yeah, Bloodborne still hasn't made it to PC, which is funny because that's an entire console behind. So the exclusivity of it isn't really doing them any favors unless they do a re-release for PS5, which maybe I don't know. Who knows what they're fucking doing with that thing? Bloodborne was too popular to just fade into history. I'm sure they'll do something with it. But it's weird that it's taken so long. The main reason I was shining in the dark is I'm fighting a Blood Rooster. Bloodborne's gonna make it to PC eventually, either by the official release or emulation catching up. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. I mean, they're really just leaving money on the table for that. Like, a Bloodborne PC would make them so much money. Just a stupid amount of money. Bloodborne, yes, all metaphor for sex edition. At this point, I figure there's anything that actually captures my interest on PS5 at this point. I'm probably gonna make it to PC at some point. Exactly, yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'll ever get a PS5. I mean, you know, I have different interests than most consumers. Like, most of my purchases are defined by whether or not I'm gonna stream something. And I don't think there is or ever will be a PS5 exclusive that I feel really strongly about streaming. So I'll probably just end up skipping over that console entirely. And that's okay. That's okay. I've got other consoles I need to get, like a Nintendo 64. Yeah, the kind of stuff that gets published on PlayStation changed a lot over the years, didn't it? I mean, if you look at the PS2 library and look at the PS5 library, like, you'd hardly think they were managed by the same company, right? So vastly. I mean, you know, the market itself has changed as well, but still, you know, the kind of games you find on the Switch are very similar to the kind of games that you would have found on the Wii or the GameCube or something, and not just because a lot of them are re-releases, but because Nintendo has maintained the sort of vibe for their games. But Sony really hasn't. You use N64 as the first console you own for yourself. Anyway, chat, we have an NES game on deck that I think we're gonna need to play by popular demand. PS5 for both PS5 and PS4 games because I expected it to be more reliable for games and the quality of port that comes to PC a lot of times. I mean, that's fair too. That's fair too. PC ports can be very, very spotty. Ultra competition creates homogenized product. Turtle Attack. Yet another Turtles game for Konami hits the streets of Manhattan. Almost sounds like they're complaining, really. Time Shredder has issued a challenge to Shell Sport and dudes. Let's meet on the streets of Manhattan and see which was the most powerful. How can the Turtles refuse this offer? They can't. PS5 is one chipset. PC is a couple different. Oh God, I know. I remember working at Konami, and all the compliance testing and bug testing we would do for different consoles. PC, we had one guy. So we had like we had like over 100 testers on the floor at one point. We had one guy in the very corner of the room testing the PC version of something. No direction, no checklist. We just sat some poor hapless dude down with the video game and we were like, yeah, let's see what you can find. They didn't give a shit because giving a shit to try and test PC compatibility would be a mammoth undertaking. Similar process when you worked at Activision. Yeah, I'm sure chaos. Cause yeah, PC is the fucking Wild West when it comes to that stuff. Like, you want to know why there's so many busted ass releases? It's because like, how the fuck are you gonna test compatibility with the like infinite combinations of PC hardware out there? You can't. You just can't. Everybody's system is kit bashed together in a different way. And even if you make that effort, some stuff is gonna slip through. And even if it does, you can patch it. So I think it's totally fair to decry really shitty PC releases, really buggy, messy PC releases. But at the same time, on the other side of that coin, I totally get why it happens. I get why it's such an uphill battle for publishers. Posted this in the Discord. I can't believe it's a PC game with a technical fix for the trees. Oh yeah, I saw that. The fix for the trees disappearing has set the clock to before 2012. Dude, that's so funny. That really is like PC gaming in a nutshell. I love it. Anyway, PC, or not PC, TMNT, Tournament Fighters. We got Turtles, Leo, Raph, Mikey, Don. They got some different moves. Leonardo has a spinning kick and a shoulder throw. Michelangelo has a kangaroo kick and a somersault throw. They also got Casey and a fucking dragon and Shredder. Is that it? 4 turtles, Casey, a dragon, and Shredder? Oh god, I guess it is. Oh, how about that? Have I heard this is actually a good fighting game? It's pretty decent. And I mean, it's notable for being maybe the only good fighting game on the NES. Like, I can't think of another one. Because I mean, you know, the heyday, the true genesis of the fighting game happened on 16-bit systems. So. Whenever it comes up around FGC circles, there's always a few people excited for it. It's not Kusoge excited. No, it's decent. It is definitely decent. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Where are you? There you are. Okay. There you is. Oh, you're not Dungeon Fighters. Pretty polished too. Manhattan, present day. I'm sorry. I don't really care about the story in this. Which is why we're gonna play story mode. Obviously. Pick me a turtle. Raph. Did he just breathe heavily into the mic? Round one fight. Okay, I can punch. I can jump. Haha! Whether you're objectively wrong, the correct choice is Donatello. If it works the same, but Raph might be a charge character. Oh, he is! Oh shit, good call. Great, I hate charge characters. Give me that. Give me that. Did I just eat his head? I think I just ate his head. Apparently Raphael just chows down on people's craniums. So Manic, what's so good about Donatello in this game? Ate his head, that's not Raph, that's Goku. Sarah, what the fuck is he doing? Donatello's the best turtle overall. Sexual. Ah, okay. We may be evaluating by different standards here then. Oh, got it. Apparently none of their weapons here, so that sucks. Yeah, I don't think any of the turtles fight with their weapons. Although it looked like, in the screenshots, it looks like Casey Jones gets to fight with his hockey stick, so. Not sure what exactly is going on there. So I feel like I got like the super something. Oh yeah, I do. I can throw, whoa, that's weird. You can throw a Hadouken, but you're actually like literally throwing the ball. Oh god, we're running out of time. Oh, damn. Nice. Leo is supposedly the best according to comics. Yeah, I wonder who's considered the best turtle in this game. Raphael is cool but rude. They never really acknowledge, like, that's what makes him cool, right? Oh, God. See, he fucking eats their head! I guess that is pretty rude, huh? Oh, Mike, don't you touch... No, Mike, don't you do it. Don't you... Oh, God. Michelangelo's a party dude. Well, the party's over. But yeah, this is honestly a very solid fighting game. Like, it doesn't, as far as I can tell, it doesn't have any crazy combos or anything. Like, each character doesn't have many special moves, but it feels very solid. It feels very well designed. Like, the fundamentals are all there. It has a good pace to it, too. Oh, tonight Raph dines on turtle soup. Mikey's little victory dance is adorable. Can't tack into that. Oh man. I wonder if Mikey's a charge character too. Raph also has a flying elbow and flying kick, forward punch. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's my Super Ball. Ah, boo, he knocked it out of me. Ah, get your head eat. This thing is really fun to wear. It's really fun to waggle it around. Foot! Ow, Jesus Christ. Damn. Footsies. Oh, damn. You can go right into a low kick from that. Pretty crazy. Donatello is not fucking around here. Oh, shit. Dude, he kicked my ass. He does the same little dance as Mikey. Shit. Is there a reason why turtles must combat each other? Maybe if I'd watched the story bit at the beginning. How the hell did he block out of that? How did he throw out of that? Dude, that... Jesus. Dude. That is brutal. Special move is a pain in the ass because it comes in high and then it hits low immediately thereafter. I'm gonna go back into the menu. I'm gonna see if I can do like a single match or something. I want to try the dragon guy. Yeah, versus CPU probably. Yes, I want to be hot. And I want to fight... Let's fight Casey. Okay, get in line, buddy. Waterfront, pirate ship, sewer down... Pirate ship, obviously. Hothead versus Casey. That's a whole ass dragon. Oh, he is really slow. What the Christ, man? Holy shit. Holy shit. So Casey has some kind of like jumping stun? Like, that's a crazy ass move. He just flips over you and just makes this giant stun field. Get him slightly more old Jason Voorhees. Did Hothead's ribcage pop out when he fell down like that? That looked really fucked up. Alright, I don't... Oh god, I hate that. Casey has a down charge punch and a half circle back punch move. Well, I grabbed him with my teeth. Oh, okay, okay. I've got like kind of like a splash attack. That's cool. I wasn't gonna need those ribs anymore. It's like a flash kick with punch. He does have like visible ribs. That's really weird. That is really weird. Dude, I hate that. That sucks. Oh my god, and if you block it, it hits twice. I really just want to do that. That was weird. If this guy has other special moves, I can't find him. Oh, is that like a... No, I don't think that is a dash. He just has two? Okay. And if one of them is that splash attack, then... Yeah. Half circle back and punch? Jesus. Let me do one match against Shredder, and I'll try that one. Oh. In anime terms, 63214. Let's just fight in broad-ass daylight downtown. Dude, I cannot tell you how hard it is to do a half circle back on an NES D-pad. Oh, Jesus Christ. You'll never guess one of Shredder's moves. Is it fucking E Honda's 1000 hand slap? Because he's kicking my ass with it right now. He also has Terry's Power Wave. Fuck you, Shredder. You big shit. Dude, I wish I would actually hit. Monkey grabs the peach. Quarter circle down? Huh. Oh, shit. I found fire breath. It's not easy to do, but I found it. Ugh. Always be yourself unless you be dragon. Your hothead. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Hothead only has 5. Well, he has his... I consider it a special move. If you down and kick in midair, like stops his jump and does like a downward splash. It's really useful. Because you can do it really low and the AI doesn't seem to do a good job of managing it. Like, yeef. Of course, you don't want to do that. You don't want to splash into a 100 hand slap. Wow, that has a lot more range on it than I expected. For Christ's sake. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God, that actually worked. Oh, my God. Setting his ankles on fire actually worked. Hey, Shredder, with the multiple punches to the nuts. By God. That's a slobber knocker. All right, cool. So yeah, very solid fighting game, honestly. Like, I genuinely think if you would have had this on the NES back in '93, you could invite some friends over and have a real good time with it. Like, certainly not as complicated as, you know, like Street Fighter 2 Turbo or something, but it'll get the job done. You can be your favorite turtle, you can smack the shit out of each other. The whole, like, power ball system is kind of neat. Better than Urban War. Yeah, okay, that's actually... I think that's actually a very important observation. It's actually a lot better than a lot of kind of lesser known fighting games on the Super Nintendo. Like, this beats out a lot of those, like the... God, I don't even remember the names of all of them. We played some real stinkers on the Super Nintendo, and I would much rather play this than any of those. Street Fighter 2 inspired a lot of imitators, but this one actually manages to stand on its own. So, good job, Turtles. Good job. Feels weird to say. Feels very weird to say, but good job, Konami. They got that one right, at least. So yeah, that was fun. Yeah, Hothead. All they have is fire breath, so they mention his biting throw. Yeah, no, it's true. This is back when Konami was doing good work. Konami, I mean, you know, we know Konami now because Konami was absolutely legendary in the 80s and 90s, and then, boy, did they fall off. Boy, howdy, did they fall off. So now we got the packs are back, chats. We got Pac-Man. It's Pac-Man. This Pac-Man. They put the pack games on NES in the year of our Lord 1993. Original Big Eater video games arrives in style for his first official NES game. All the munching action made Pac-Man arcade hit the gaze. Yeah. You had a Tengen copy of Miss Pac-Man? That's all. I wish I had a Tengen game pack. That'd be fun. Classics return. It's Pac-Man. Pac-Man with boobs. Can't fight Hothead versus Hothead because the Dragon Spirit won't allow such a battle to take place. In reality, it's because the NES can't handle that many sprites. All right. So be it. Let's pack it up. Huh, that actually works. All right, I have to apologize. I have to take this off because it's actually kind of crushing my glasses against my head. And it's getting rather uncomfortable, so. Hats like this are much better for days when I'm not wearing my glasses. Good night all past your bedtime. Good night, Worst Elephant. Thanks for coming out. Always a pleasure to see you. You had 2 Tengen games, Shinobi and Miss Pac-Man. Nice. Nice. Pack. Oh, interesting. I went too far. I went to Pac-Man instead of Miss Pac-Man. But I actually have ROMs for both the Namco and Tengen versions. Just have the one for Miss Pac-Man, though. Oh, wait. Does anybody remember how the ghost AI works? Because they have different behaviors, right? Like, one of them goes straight for... I'm guessing the orange one goes straight for you. And, like, one of them tends to avoid you or something. so that you might accidentally run into it while running from one of the more aggressive ones. Yo, okay. The orange one is literally random? Wow, that's so funny. I thought he was the aggressive one. Or she. Which one's the she? Ah! I went the wrong way. I went the wrong way. Oh, God. No way! Holy shit, chat. Ah! Pure skill. Pure skill. Definitely not luck. Definitely not blind idiot luck, that one. So red's the aggressive? Oh, shit. Red's the aggressive one? Ah, fuck, I went the wrong way again. Well, shit. Clyde the orange one is actually the most erratic, red is aggressive, okay. Do we have any data on how pink and blue work? Pink just like changed its mind. That's kind of weird. I was like, I'm gonna go this way. Actually, no, I'm not. Lol. Well. Oh shit, okay, yeah, I want to read that. I'm fascinated by stuff like that. Like old video game AI, I think is a really interesting topic. You know, back before this stuff was like really clearly defined. And programmers just kind of had to like slap stuff together. It's interesting, it's really interesting to me that a game like Pac-Man actually has ghosts with like essentially different personalities, different plans of attack. Yeah, Pink keeps getting into situations where it could get me and then just doesn't. But then also happens to end up in places to, oh shit. Oh shit. Pink also manages to show up in places that are really inconvenient for me. Yeah. Yeah. Oh no! Oh! Oh! Ah, shit. Back Twitch farted on you? Gross. Unless you're into that. Shit! One of them likes to corner you, and the other hovers in a quadrant. Red directly heads towards you. Pink attempts to head to where you are going. Nope. God. Why are they so hungry? Damn. Oh, there's lots of instances are D and O and B and 9 and P and 17. The mazes in Miss Pac-Man are significantly more complex than the ones in Pac-Man, right? Ah, you thought you had me, but it is in fact I who have you! I always love the thumpiness of the food moving around. Yeah, you can't mistake it for anything. That bump 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 bump. Pac-Man is also just a gloriously beepy game. Like, holy shit, this game is loud and cacophonous. And I really think that's a big part of its appeal. It's just so insanely beepy. Pink tries to guess about 4 spaces ahead of where you're going. How are we meant to interpret this, chat? This Pac-Man is canceled, but I love her. Dun, 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 dun. The pair is here, and you will know it. No. I kind of gave him the slip. Whoa there, champion. Eat. Oh, he didn't like that. Oh, they didn't like that either. Blue uses red position to determine where she go. Blue tries to box you. That's so interesting. That's so interesting. Actually, I want to read about this now. Does version have a game mode called Strange? I don't know. There's arcade and hard. That's all I know. Understanding Pac-Man ghost behavior. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. This is long. This is so cool. The only difference between ghosts are their methods of selecting target tiles in chase and scatter modes. The only official description of each ghost personality comes from world character description showing the game's attract mode. So the red ghost has one idiosyncrasy the other ghosts do not. At 2 defined points in each level, based on the number of dots remaining, his speed increases by 5% and his behavior in scatter mode changes. This is so cool. This stuff is absolutely fascinating. Also, apparently this game has no attract mode, so I'm gonna get out of it. The red ghost also known as Cruz Elroy for unknown. The Tengen version has extra game modes and definitely new maps. Strange mode maps are cool. That's neat. Good old Tengen adding value to your investment. Yeah, enemy AI stuff is fascinating to me. I remember reading in the years following its release, there was a big one of the designers, like the enemy behavior designer for Fear, did a big thing on how they coded the enemies in that to make them appear to be very intelligent and very coordinated. It was absolutely fascinating stuff. God, that's so cool. I love it. I have no idea how to code enemy AI, so it's always nice to learn of it. Yeah, I just love it on like just on the academic level. Just the concepts of, I like seeing the translation between we want an enemy to do this or appear this way, and then how that translates to coding their behavior, because it's not, it seems to me like it's never a one-to-one thing, you know? Just because they want an enemy to seem like very, very aggressive or something doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna code it to be for maximum aggression or efficiency. But there are certain things that they will have it do that will suggest that, or within the context of the game, like with Pac-Man, you know, the red ghost is the most aggressive, but it's not like it's not like an absolute heat seeker, right? But combined with the behavior of the other ghosts and the way you end up getting boxed in or chased into traps because of the red one, it stands out as like a really aggressive one. Fear AI is greatest testament to how audio design helps with making enemies feel intelligent. Yes. Yeah, oh my god, the enemy radio chatter in that game is brilliant. The way they're like coordinating and panicking and like they call out, they don't know where you are. Or like there's a man down, cover each other, and it's so cool. It's so good. I really should play that game again. I haven't streamed any of the Fear games, have I? I think I played them all for a Spooktober review series. Before I started streaming, maybe? Oh shit, chat. We made it oh my god, it's hockey. Chat, you could win a trip to the NHL All-Star Game for 1994 in Madison Square Garden. You can take home an official NHL All-Star jersey and get your own copy of Stanley Cup on SNES. It's funny when you have feedback to let you hear what the AI is thinking, it seems smarter than it actually is. Yes! Yeah, it's a very potent tool. The enemies in Far Cry, I feel like the same deal there. They call out so much stuff to each other. Like they ask for backup. They call out your position and tell their friends to flank you, and none of it's super specific, and it doesn't even necessarily line up with what they're doing all the time. But it's such an important factor in immersion. And it really does sell the idea that their AI is doing something more intelligent than it actually is, which is just following nodes. So maybe we'll hear something about the lucky folks who get to see this all-star game at some point. Oh shit, we made it to the top 20, chat. We only got like 10 minutes left in the evening, so I don't know how much of this we're actually gonna get through. Is this okay? Something occurred to me. Last month, this guy right here, wasn't his fucking Game Boy haunted? Wasn't there some kind of like demon smoke coming out of his Game Boy? And now this month, he's like unplugged it and dropped it on the ground, and it seems like the smoke monster has gone dormant, right? Is this like, is there like a continuing storyline with this dude? If I go back and I check all of the little top 20 key arts for the year, do they form a coherent story? Is there lore? Is there lore to jeans jacket top 20 guy? I'm gonna check this in my own time. I will report back on Thursday my findings. How deep does the rabbit hole go? I guess I'll go ahead and do the quick breakdown of the rankings this month. And then I think when we come back on Thursday, I'll probably just start back on this page. Because two hit requested Metroid. I think that's all we're gonna get to tonight. In fact, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, since that's in there, I'm gonna go ahead and close requests. And we will play Metroid. And then when we come back on not on Monday, Jesus Christ. We got other things to do on Monday. When we come back on Thursday, I'll open it back up on here and y'all can request whatever the hell you want. In fact, if I'm gonna do that, why should I bother breaking these games down? Let's just play Metroid. Let's just play Metroid. Let's play some Metroid. I wanna play some Metroid. You wanna play some Metroid? I wanna play some. Top 20. Top 20 can wait. Who cares what these idiots think is the best game or not? Wow, that's actually from Uncharted Waters. Interesting. I guess Shadow's already gone to bed, otherwise they would have called that out.
I like it.
I do too. Good old Samus. Good old ability to crush her bones into a sphere. God love it. I love the way she pit-pats around. I've always loved it. Pit-pat, 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 pit-pat. And its Metroid power suit looks like a onesie with a helmet. It does, yeah. And her helmet looks huge too. Like I feel like it's got like better proportions to it in like in Super and Beyond. But yeah, in this one she looks kind of goofy. I normally don't like when games have the constant sound of your footsteps, but I love them in this game. They picked an excellent sound effect for them, honestly. Really not too intrusive. And fits well with the other sound effects in the game. Nephew's family betrayed me. They went to the Renaissance Fair the last week without you. To sever. Inexcusable. Unacceptable. I hope I'm going the right way. I think you're supposed to go up from the start. Seems like a really long way. Did I get a joke ROM hack of this? Is just like an infinite infinite corridor here? Nope. That'd be really funny. You should. Like Metroid Cross with that one SCP that's just like the endless staircase. That'd actually be pretty cool. What do you think that orange stuff is on the bottom? It's some kind of liquid. It doesn't look potent enough to be to be lava. I suppose it could be acid. But I don't know. I always think of the really, like, bubbly carbonated acid from Super Metroid now. That might just be a me problem. I can't reach it. Orange juice. Actually, it's Tang. Sunny D! Haven't even seen the video game version at SCP, but I'd like to. I think the anticipation would kill me. I'm not sure I could handle it. Yay! E-Tank. Do. Oh, it looked like sand to me, so hurt sand. Oh, it's like, it's super hot sand. It's like the sand they use to make Turkish coffee. Just incredibly crazy hot. The kind of sand that Anakin hates. Well, yeah, it gets everywhere. Randomizers. Metro 1 randomizer completely rearrange the layout of planet ZBs, making each playthrough unique. Various optional quality of life features are included. Honestly, Metroid 1 randomizer sounds kind of painful to me. This game is already pretty hard to navigate. Trying to do it when you have no fucking clue what's going on seems like it'd be really hard. I don't think I can do this because I don't have any missiles. Oh god, he's coming for me. Little guy, move. Yeah, fuck. Bang, bang, bang. The most disappointing bang, 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 bang. There must be a bunch of meme mods made for this game. I would hope so. I would certainly hope so. I think maybe we want to go down. Nope. Wrong again, dipshit. As for a magazine or built-in feature of the game, Metroid games are improved by having a map. Yes. Yes. This game is... Oh, fuck. I need the ice beam for this. Shit. Case in point. Glad you said so I didn't have to. I got you, fam. I think maybe if I go back to the first gold shaft, my dim recollection of this game is that missiles are at the top of it and bombs are at the bottom, or the bottom leads to the bombs, or something of the sort. Enemies in this seem significantly tougher, low spongy than the ones in 2. I think in general, enemies in this take more damage, yeah, than 2. 2 is actually really well balanced. 2 is actually very, very reasonable in its challenge. This one's a bit all over the place. I mean, one thing, your starting gun in this is terrible. It is just, it's trash. You gotta get something stun locked and just, fuck, you need bombs for this. Okay. Yeah, and super short range. There is a range upgrade. I think the first weapon upgrade you get isn't actually the ice beam, it's the range upgrade. But I also don't remember where that is, and I'm definitely gonna need missiles and or bombs to get it. Over the Moon is the creator's first attempt at a serious total conversion ROM hack based on Metroidvania idea for years about a gun-wielding alien cow. Yeah, if I was gonna do another Metroid playthrough, I would definitely do it with the map in the I forget which issue of Nintendo Power it is. It's the one where NES Star Trek is the cover feature. Haha, that's what we needed. Okay, it's a shame I didn't get these first because then I could have gotten whatever that item was back in that shaft. Oh, enemy pots. Why are they giving me missiles when I pull up on missiles? Guess they don't give a shit. Not sure why. Man, when I played this as a kid, I went down here. I went somewhere off to the... I went somewhere off this way and got horribly lost. Horribly, hopelessly lost. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Interestingly, these enemies in this more advanced area seem to take less damage. Ah, can't get up there. Pew, 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 pew. Ow. Ow, I don't like them. Ow, I don't like any of these people. Oh shit, I want the life. Yeah! And I can't do this without bombs. At least. Or high jump or something. Okay, I think that's all the Metroiding I'm going to do for tonight. Because it is quitting time, chat. We've done our duty. We have forged forth in the magazine, and lo and behold, we've made it all the way to the top 20. We may... You quit an hour ago. We may finish this issue next week. Honestly. Depending on how aggro you get with the top 20 on Thursday. We may be able to scoop past this, get on to Now Playing, and get it done. And then, chat, and then... there's only one more issue left in 1993. We are one full issue away from reaching 1994. And I don't need to tell you 1994 is a big year. There's a lot of good stuff coming out then. So I really like Metroid 2 did is it has enemies who split between organic and robotic ones by area. Adds flavor to help distinguish areas from each other. That's very true too, yeah. Each area you open up in Metroid 2 feels very different from the last. Magazine finished in 94, right? Right? Nope. This is currently issue 54. And there are over 200 issues of Nintendo Power. I think there's 208, but I don't remember exactly. What song is this from? This is from Nantanto Isio Kurukuru Puzzle. It's got a very happy kitty face on it. We have only done 54, yes. Well, we've only done 53. We're not actually done with 54 yet. We've already done 54. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. The power hours will never end. I'm going to be streaming like GameCube era issues of Nintendo Power from a nursing home in my twilight years. Actually, 1/4 of the way through is a way better pace than I thought, really. We used to move a lot faster, honestly. If you go back and look at the early issues of Nintendo Power, we'd finish an issue in like 3 or 4 nights. I think some issues we spent like 2 nights on or something. So yeah, but the further we got in and the more comfortable people got with the format, just a lot more requests. Just a lot more requests. And the other thing too is we're coming up on more substantial games that are worth playing. You know, on NES, we kind of skipped over the RPGs for the most part. I played the original Final Fantasy. I did Crystallis. But like the Dragon Quest, we pretty much skipped the Dragon Quests. And a bunch of other big games on there, but Super Nintendo, that's not really happening. You know, as we get to these big games, we'll more than likely play those. So, oh god, it would actually be like the old hecklers from the Muppets then, as if you weren't already. By the time you reach the end, you'll have forgotten enough of the early ones that it makes sense to loop them again. I've thought about that actually. If someday I do actually finish the Power Hours, I will be so far removed from the start that I might as well just start over again. But that is a tale for another decade. I think Memento Gaming, yeah. This channel just becomes an endless loop of the Power Hours over and over and over again. And people, like, everyone starts forgetting which loop I'm even on. Is this his 3rd time through? His 4th time through? Hotel GPG. All right, anyway, let's talk about the schedule real quick and I'll let you go. Tomorrow night, no stream. Sunday, of course. I don't stream on Sunday. And this is like the least streamiest Sunday ever because I'm tired as hell. And I need a day of just complete repose, which I'm getting, thankfully. On Monday, we're starting a new game. It will be very exciting and engaging, and we'll be playing it for a while. So please show up for that, as if I need to remind you. That'll be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, for however long. Thursday, we'll be right back here. Thursday, we'll be right back to the top 20. You can request things to your heart's content. I'm sure you will. We may finish the magazine next week on Saturday, or we might not. Who knows? Dark Souls, eventually, if y'all keep guessing Dark Souls, eventually you're going to be right? Like, just keep hope alive. Who knows? Barbie Horse Adventure. God damn it, Manic. Ruining my surprises. And then next Friday is going to be some kind of request night. And I will probably open that up on Monday. So all the more reason to be here on Monday. You'll be here for the new game. You'll be here for the first night of whatever Friday's request is going to be. It's not going to be an import night. I'm thinking it's either going to be a conventional wheel, or I'm going to send y'all over to like itch.io to dig up some stuff. If we keep guessing Dark Souls, you'll never do Dark Souls out of spite. I mean, that's also a possibility. So, I mean, damned if you do, damned if you don't, really. That's right, Arcane. That's right. That's the spirit. Whatever it is, it's gonna be good, isn't it? It's gonna be good. It's always a good stream around here. So, speaking of good streams, let's go find somebody to raid. Let's go find somebody doing something fun and exciting and entertaining. Oh yeah, there's lots of people. Oh, I am gonna send you over to our friend Arch. Arch is playing Manor Lords. Manor Lords is neat stuff. Oh, and it looks like he's just getting started too. It might be alright despite Oddish. Maze, yes, I'm in a mood. Alright, gang. Anyway, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thank you for joining me for another thrilling chair stream. Well, I guess you didn't really join me. You joined Chair for the chair stream, which I so rudely interrupted with more progress through the magazine. Feels good, man. I gotta say, it's very... There's something singularly refreshing about the Power Hours. I love all the streams that we do, but nothing quite hits like the Power Hours. It really is my favorite thing to do around here, so hopefully you enjoy it too. I mean, you must. You keep coming out for it. Year after year after year. Only to be a quarter through the entire run of it, but I digress. Thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I will see you all on Monday for whatever the hell that's going to be. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.